Weekend Update with Colin Jost and Michael Shea.
Good evening, everybody.
Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Shea. Well, Colin, it's official. Donald Trump is the next president of the United States. United. You know, I didn't want Trump to win, but as a comedian, it is a little encouraging. Because people are always telling me, Che, you know you can lose your job for saying that. Now I'm like, no, I can't. How did this happen? Either Donald Trump is actually a genius, or Hillary Clinton hit a voodoo priest with her car. I don't think there's ever been two more unlikable candidates. Not one time in this election have I heard anyone say, you know what, I like them both.
And Donald Trump is now the oldest person ever elected president and has never held a job in government. If you're 70 and you have no experience, you couldn't get hired at Target. A 70-year-old holding a new career is not how president's supposed to work. It's the plot of The Intern. A plot which Rolling Stone called pure fantasy. It's like if America needed life-saving surgery and we could have gotten one of the world's most experienced doctors, but instead we went with a guy wearing a hat that says, I'm a good doctor.
Liberals did not see this coming because we're too segregated. It's like we forget there's another half of the country. I didn't think anybody would vote for Trump, just like I didn't think a Medea Halloween would be the #1 movie in America. I mean, who would choose that? Democrats got too cocky, man. They were like the Golden State Warriors, winning 73 games. They won so often that they didn't think they could lose again. But then, they got their ass kicked in Ohio.
And look, I know this outcome seems shocking, but remember, America's like Leslie Jones, addicted to white guys. I mean, sure, for a while, our friend Barry got us clean and sober for 8 years. But then Uncle Donnie rolled into town with a gold plane and a stack of cash, and he was like, one more hit of the white stuff won't kill you.
People are blaming Trump's victory on racism. I disagree, because I'm racist. I didn't vote for Donald Trump. I think the election came down to feeling special. Donald Trump made white guys feel special again. He spoke directly to them. He made eye contact, gave them little hats. He made white guys feel pretty and strong. He's like their Beyonce. 54% of white women voted for Trump. You don't think that had something to do with seeing their out-of-work, depressed husbands coming home from Trump rallies all jacked up and horny, ready to seize the day? What did surprise me was that 30% of Latinos voted for Trump. I even asked my Mexican friend, I was like, how could you vote for Donald Trump? And he said, Che, I'm Mexican. I'm Puerto Rican. Sure. And look, I know that this seems like a huge step backwards for our country, but we have to remember that progress isn't just a straight line upwards, okay? It's a weird roller coaster where sometimes you're screaming for joy and other times you're barfing in your own face. If anything, this election shows just how disconnected we are from each other, okay? I mean, look at this map of votes by county. You see how the Democrat area looks like the Metro PCS coverage zone? I mean, we're sharing a bed together, and conservatives are all sprawled out in the middle while liberals are on the edge, passive-aggressively tweeting. If we want this relationship to work, we gotta cuddle, man. We gotta talk, get familiar. You can't just wait until you're in desperate need of attention and then poke her in the back with your penis to ask, you sleep?
On Thursday, Trump went to the White House and showed us how brave he is by meeting face-to-face with the man who founded ISIS. Yesterday it was announced that Mike Pence will lead Trump's transition team, which is weird because normally when people transition, Pence sends them to conversion therapy. One off. Despite Donald Trump's campaign promise to drain the swamp, many of the people in line for his administration are longtime Washington insiders and lobbyists. Because even if you drain a swamp, it's still full of newts, a sleepy little turtle, a hissing possum, and a pile of wet garbage.
You still gotta drive to New Jersey, right?
Just won't take the bridge.
And please, people. And let's not mourn the political career of Hillary Clinton, okay? She's not going anywhere. This woman is a gangster. She's unbreakable. This is not her first upset, okay? Hillary Clinton once lost a presidential race to a black guy named Hussein, and she's still fighting. Hillary Clinton is like Roy Jones Jr. Every time she gets knocked out again, I'm like, why are you even still doing this? Do you need money? I'll give you money.
I'm hopeful now that Hillary can finally have some time for herself. Like the day after the election, she was already spotted hiking in the woods near her house. And weirdly, she had already grown out a full David Letterman retirement beard. There were also some really great historical moments on Tuesday. For example, a record number of female minorities were elected to the Senate. Let's see all their names right now.
This is my
That was the record? I thought I had more time. Disney has received permission to fly drones over its theme parks in an effort to capture or kill Aladdin.